There is actually a conversation going on inside of our minds with ourselves at all times. There's kind of this dialogue going back and forth between you and yourself. It's unconscious, right? So you're not really conscious of it. Some people might say, oh, I don't think so. But you are. It's just that you're just not aware of it. A lot of the time, it's more just a monologue than a dialogue. It's just telling you how things are going on, commenting on what's happening, judging things out in the world. Oh, that's good, that's bad. And that internal dialogue is determining how we feel and therefore determining how we act. So when you're commenting on something and you say to yourself, this is hard, you can feel it now. If you say that to yourself, you go, this is hard. Like there's a feeling of hard comes up, a feeling of resistance and difficulty and dread. You don't really want to do it unless you enjoy doing hard things. And in that case, it probably would be that someone has said to themselves, this is going to be a challenge. This is what I'm getting at. It's the fact that it's the words that are being used in that conversation with yourself that create the feelings. So if you say this is a challenge, this is something to surmount, a mountain to climb, something to overcome. A feeling that is generated there is one of excitement, that you're going to be proud and happy at the end of it. But if you just say, this thing's going to be hard, this is going to be extremely difficult, and just not wanting to do it, it's not helping you get into the task. So become conscious of what's being said, and then do our best to shift those words that aren't helping us. And another thing, I've been using the word dialogue, but it can be a monologue. And that's where it's a problem. The questions that you're asking yourself are important. When you say, what is going on here, rather than this is going on here. For example, with food, if there is a question going, it's just, what do I want? What's the thing that's going to taste the best? This will be the most tasty, fun thing to eat. That's generally what's the monologue that's going on, is just a judgment of what's going to be the most entertaining, fun thing to eat. But instead, if it's a question that you're asking yourself, do I need this? Is this necessary? Is this going to help me? Is this going to help my goals? Is this going to help me become who I want to become? Is this food choice going to do that? Then you're going to be much more able to make a choice that is going to serve your interests. If you are asking yourself that, your feelings change, and then your actions will change based on your feelings. This is just such a fundamental piece, is to just transform an internal monologue into a dialogue. Get involved in the conversation that you're having with yourself, because it's happening whether you realize it or not. And it's influencing you to do all that you do, the choices that you make, to take the directions you take, to do the things you do. It's literally motivating everything that you do, bringing that conversation out of unconsciousness into consciousness as much as possible, right? And you're not going to get it right all the time, but getting it right more often than you get it wrong is the goal.
If you want to know more, check out the channel and keep watching, and you'll find out how to navigate this game properly.